Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so you know I told y'all that we was gonna come back with a birthday story because we didn't get a chance to record. So it was the 26th. That was my last appointment. Y'all know I was supposed to have him July 3rd. Now tell me why my blood pressure has been fine. All while I was pregnant with him, fine, baby. You know the perfect blood pressure they say is 120 over 80. Mine was cool. Baby, I went to that last appointment. Blood pressure sky high. Even though I have a history of blood pressure, she was like, "Well, I don't understand because all of your blood pressure has been fine ever since this." I thought it was gonna be the gestational diabetes. Nope, it was the blood pressure. She got me. She tricked me. She was like, "Well, have you been having flashes? Have your head been hurting?" I said, "Yeah, a little bit." And she checked me at that appointment too, and I was 3 centimeters. You know, when you get the 5, they don't send you home. So
you're not supposed to anyway.
They're not supposed to. But they never sent us home. So
no, not that hospital.
I can't relate.
You remember that? Well, we're not gonna name any hospitals because we don't want to get sued. But yeah, it's
yeah. But yeah.
Take care of your wives, please. I had to transfer my wife. Actually, I had to transfer her from one hospital to the next. Not in this pregnancy, but in a previous pregnancy, because she was just like, baby, I'm feeling like I'm having a real contraction. She was like, and I know that she was in pain. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, let's just try to, I don't know, feel around and see what we doing right here. Like, what's going on? No water breakage. You know what I'm saying? But it was just all the other symptoms. And so I was taking her back and forth to the doctor, y'all, like every day, man. And we get there, she literally like 4.5, 5 centimeters sent us home. So what I did was I called another hospital because we got back home, and I'm telling y'all, if you are a man listening to this video and you got a woman and you know what you know how it goes. So we got home and she was just literally like, when it get to that stage, you're not gonna rest because you know they're in pain, right? It was just constant. So I'm like, okay, well, let me make a few phone calls because this can't be right. You know what I'm saying? So made a few phone calls. Man, they told me to get this girl in here right now. Right? So we get over there, get inside, and boom, we getting ready to have a baby. These other people told us though, and this is why I say be very careful on the advice that you are giving in a pregnancy, especially the end stages, due to your centimeters, and you like, yeah, man, how you? Because we done had so many kids, and I be right there with my baby through it all, and I just want to share that information so that you'll know, like, hey, if you feel like you need to go in, just like me and her discussed, you listen to your body. Your body is your body, and if you don't listen,
can't nobody tell you about your body.
Nobody, like, and so we actually had a baby. We had a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So no, we had a little boy.
Yes, we had DJ.
So see, I told you we got a few kids. just if anything like that, right, baby?
Yeah.
Just make sure that you are.
Just make sure you pay attention and make sure you listen to your body because that's your body. Can't nobody tell you, oh well, your pain tolerance, you should be okay. Just go home. No. If they tell you that, if they turn you around, go to the hospital. Sue their ass first. Then hey, you'll be fine. But yeah, so we went over there to the hospital. I was fine. They gave me something for my blood pressure. They hooked me up to the monitors and everything. And we was getting ready to have D3. But let me tell y'all this. We had him not December. No, we Where you going? Where you going? We had him June the 27th at 2:05 p.m. Now y'all know Naomi's birthday is June the 24th. And she was born at 2 in the morning. All of them was born in the morning time. And he is the only one that was born in the evening time at 2:05. So I had to wait on my doctor because she was across the street at her clinic. And so she had to run across the street to the hospital so she could deliver the baby. The other doctor came up in there and she was like, well, do you want me to deliver the baby or who's going to deliver the baby? Y'all, when he was pushing down, like he was coming on down, the epidural, I swear, I kid y'all not, the epidural wore off. And I was screaming. The nurse said, don't scream. Just use that breath and just push. I said, don't scream. I said, do y'all not know how big this baby is? Do y'all not know how big his head is? You talking about something, don't scream?
She was thinking that, but let me tell y'all though, she actually took her advice and she did amazing. Like, she did really good. She pushed the baby out. Like,
well, thank you.
She did.
Y'all, he was 8 pounds and he was 8 ounces. And I pushed him out. I only had to get 1 stitch. But let me tell you something. I was still like, you know, because we haven't had a baby in 2 years. So, having him, it hurted. Like, it hurted because it was just hurt. It was hurting. I don't care. It was hurting. And I swear, every time, it's like after I had DJ, I had to shake real bad. I was shaking like crazy. After I had D3, had to shake, but they wasn't as bad. And he came out looking just like Naomi did. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful little baby. Now he sleeps like I'm bothering him. But he been doing good, so he gonna get used to the night and day soon.
He's a good little baby though. He don't, you know, like some babies, all babies are actually different. Honestly, they are. You really won't even get to really just kind of get a real feel of your baby until they're actually a few months old. When you get to that few month old bracket, like the month old babies, I would say that if they're like 3 months, 4 months, you know, right around that time, your baby is like, it's like you build your own baby. So basically what I'm saying is when you come home with your baby, what you do with your baby is what your baby is going to expect. So if you do those things that, you know, you like that spoil a baby as a newborn, you can't just not spoil it when it's 7 months, 6 months, 5 months. It's going to cling to the things that you do as a newborn for it. So that's another thing too. We don't really hold him a lot. We hold him, well, his mama hold him more than anybody, but that's his mama. But she don't really hold him that much. We got this big pillow, baby pillow, and he sleeps in that. We hold him from time to time, but not too much like how we did the other ones. We're not new parents, so, you know, we're excited about him. We're not excited about just, oh, I never had a baby. Like, we didn't have kids, you know, so... You know, we kind of humbled right now. We kind of like practicing better steps, you know, with the baby than versus and before in the past. You know, we were just like, oh well, we were so excited about the baby that we didn't care about that. And I can recall one time you were going to work and she worked and overnight and she was gone. And this baby was just screaming. And I said, oh no. I said, oh no. But honestly, like, it wasn't even just my wife's fault. It was my fault too.
Exactly.
I spoiled her.
Because one newborn, y'all know, getting walked at 2 and 3 in the morning.
What daddy?
Lullabies playing.
One man, you know, not gonna do that for his daughter though.
Cool. Hey, so
that's your daughter, bro.
When I go to work,
if you don't do it for your daughter,
She
I
gonna
don't know.
get used to it. And now Naomi, that's what he's talking about. Naomi, yeah, she still expects it, like right now, to this day. And that's what we do. So, and y'all, I don't hold him, as much. I don't. Because he's a really good baby. Like, he is. He just be sitting there.
Another thing too, though, that we wanted to talk about is uh, we had this experience where um, this young lady that we knew of, and she had to have her baby shipped off to another city
Oh, yeah.
because she was overfeeding the baby, and she was
Mm-hmm.
the. This is never the right thing to do. It's never okay to shove a bottle in a baby's mouth just because they're crying. That does not mean that the child is hungry. The baby's hungry.
No.
You want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you're putting your bottle feeding within within time frames, and you want to also keep track of feeding the baby,
Mm-hmm.
like how much you're feeding, how many ounces you're feeding the baby. You want to keep track of all of that. But aside from that, it can really turn out ugly if you don't know what to do. And honestly, I want to say this: don't be afraid to ask somebody for advice. Don't feel like you're a bad parent if you're not sure or you don't know something. That's why they have baby books. That's why they have people like me and Keith, like that have kids. There's so many of us out here. You could turn your, you could turn anyway and find somebody that will give you advice about a child. But there is a true statement that there is no book on how to raise a kid because all children are different. But back to the baby stage, our babies are practically almost, you can just about round about get the same results or answers when you're talking about a little infant. So you don't want to. It's rule number one: don't shove a bottle in the baby's mouth because the baby's crying. Rule number two: you need to make sure you burp your baby. You need to make sure that you have right water. You need to make sure you have gas medicine. You know, and rule number three: with the overfeeding is like this. You can feed the baby actually too much liquid, meaning you put too much water to make the milk, or you could put too much milk in the water. You get what I'm saying? So you could have too much water, or you could have too much, or your milk could be too thick.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, it's too much, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
But y'all, yes, those were good points into the fight. But y'all see him, but he's 3. So that was just, a little snippet of our birthing story and how everything went. Y'all went to the hospital that Tuesday, and I didn't get out to that Friday. But it was all, like a good experience and stuff. But I was ready to get back home to my kids because I miss them. And so, yeah, it was a good birthing, experience. I don't have nothing bad to say. Besides, the epidural wore off, and like my back has been hurting like a lot since. But if I had to do everything all over again, I wouldn't change nothing. So it is what it is. And he sleeps, so this is the only little snippet of him that y'all could get because he sleeps. Like I'm bothering him. But anyway, y'all, we just wanted to come on here and just tell y'all about our birthing experience and give y'all, to the new parents advice or whatever the case may be. And to show y'all internet nephew.
And also, another step that I forgot, watch them babies every night or every day. You right, baby? You don't want to sit up here and think, there's a myth, there's a thing where people think that because a baby is a new person or a newborn, I don't have to bathe my baby. I don't have to give them a bath. I don't have to bathe them. No. That's why they have something called baby soap. When you are feeding your baby could get milk rolls down his neck or her neck. Also, with the different changes. Yeah, you're wiping, you know what I'm saying, but soap actually, you know, gets rid of, washes those germs off of that baby's body. Uh, One important tactic about bathing a baby is that their immune system is nowhere near as strong as an adult or a child. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not bathing the baby every day, they're covered in a cluster of germs. That's your fault if your baby gets sick. So make sure that you're keeping your baby clean clothing. Uh, Hell, if you got to do it, you got to change your baby uh, outfit 4 or 5 times a day. We do it. I mean, do it.
We did that with all our kids.
It is a necessity to make sure that your kid is clean. Seriously.
So, yeah, and those were words and good advice from Mr. Wilkes. So, hey. So, yeah, y'all. This is just a little, video of our birthday story, y'all. You remember, we love y'all, and you don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up off this channel. So, bye.